Hi guys, good evening, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I'll be discussing what I thought of the latest episode of Star Trek Discovery. But before I do that, of course, please be warned, this is a spoiler-filled episode review, so if you're not caught up on Star Trek Discovery by this episode or previous ones of this season, don't keep watching or listening, as I will be discussing spoilers. So, you have been warned. That being said, let's jump right into it. Pretty good episode, very entertaining. I love the chemistry and relationship between Michael and Philippa. You know, one of the things I loved about season one was, unfortunately, we didn't get to see her around for that long, but, you know, her regular counterparts, not the Terran Universe version, but the regular Star Trek Universe version of her, was such a great role model and mother type figure to Michael, and I thought they had a really sweet relationship. And the relationship now is obviously different because, you know, she's like an emperor of the Terran universe, but she's such a great character, and Michelle Yeoh is so awesome and so great in this role. I love it whenever she has a scene during the show, no matter how big or small her role is in the episode. Whenever I see her, I'm always smiling. She's so fucking great. What I also loved about this episode was that it was extremely reminiscent of one of my favorite recent Star Wars movies, Solo, A Star Wars Story. Because there's a similar scene in which Solo, Chewie, and their allies go to a mining world to basically steal some coaxium, I believe, hyperfuel. And basically they free all the slaves, all the prisoners who are doing slave labor work, and they take down the bad guys who are running the place. And this episode had a very similar premise where they go to not only rescue Book and the little clue that he has, the clue about the burn, but, you know, they free all the other prisoners as well, and they take down all the bad guys who were working there. And it was a pretty exciting, awesome, action-packed sequence. And then everything leading up to that was pretty cool, too. Like, they go there under the guise of them being servant and master to one another. I'm not sure where these flashes are coming from or why they're happening to Philippa, if it's a past life or if it's her parallel universe's version of events or something. I don't know what's happening there, but you know, it's worrying. I'm glad she was able to snap out of it long enough to save Michael and take that fence down for everybody to escape. God, I was cracking up. I also loved what in this episode how that one alien character, can't remember his name, but he kind of looks like the big frog with the big black round eyes. He had the malfunctioning, or not the malfunctioning, but he had the badge that he just couldn't get to the right location no matter where he was trying to go. That shit was hilarious. And the best moment is when, you know, Michael and Book are about to kiss, and then he appears in the elevator with them, or the lift, the turbo lift, and he's like, "Oh, sorry." That was great. I also loved how the crew 3 weeks in is slowly to finally starting to assimilate to their new life, their new future, and their new role within the dismantled Federation. You know, the one thing I probably didn't like about this episode, because it was so heartbreaking, but it was a beautiful scene between Michael and Saru, was the fact that, you know, there really is, you know, Saru, in his defense, cannot really trust her anymore because she went on this renegade rogue mission which could have just jeopardized their lives and their standing with the Federation. And even though he likes her and respects her very much, he just simply cannot trust her anymore until the day comes when she proves that she can be trusted again. So it's understandable that he demoted her back to just being science officer instead of being his number one. You know, it was a sad scene, but it's completely understandable. And both of them understand and accept why this is happening. It's just sad to watch this happen between such good, close friends and allies. But until that trust can be regained, you know, I completely see Saru's point, you know, why he feels the way he does. At least the Admiral was somewhat cool about it, but, you know, it's understandable too. And I love the fact that Michael chose or went to Philippa because Philippa is the only one who could have done a mission like this. Like, her line in the beginning of the episode, "You had me at unsanctioned mission," was not only funny, but it's also incredibly accurate because this is exactly the kind of thing that is Philippa's specialty. And obviously it worked. So overall, satisfying, entertaining episode. I also love the bonding between Paul and Adira, how they both kind of bonded over lost loved ones, even though Paul's boyfriend came back, thankfully, but he can still connect with her on that level, which was pretty sweet, I think. So I liked that as well. Good episode. Not the best, but still pretty damn good. What did you guys think of this episode? I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions down below in the comments section. Thank you for watching. Discovery drops new episodes every Thursday on CBS All Access. Don't miss it. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel for more episode reviews like this one. Have an awesome rest of your night. And of course, until next time, live long and prosper.